Hey, it's focusing. What's up, family? Nick Wright and WB. So today, my little morning time update for you guys is Saturday, and it's the very last week of week number 1 of Johnny Candido's 6-week. What I say?
Last week of week number 1.
My bad. It's morning time for me. It's the last day of week number 1 of Johnny's 6-week program. So it's the very last day of muscle conditioning. And this workout is going to be pretty much the same. This is the 3rd upper body workout in a row. The first 2 were exactly the same. We did the high sets, pyramiding in the bench press. Today, the only difference is there's not going to be all those sets in the bench press. All he calls for bench pressing is warm up really vigorously, and then your one and only working set is 275 for as many reps as you can possibly get it. 275 for max reps. I don't know how it's going to go. I was pretty sick yesterday, just with a quick little thing. It's gone now. My stomach was all upset. I tried eating as much as I possibly could throughout the day to stay full and all that. I tried staying hydrated as much as I could. But I don't know, you know how it is after the day after you're sick. Like, you just feel like you're deflated and like you don't even lift or whatever. And then I slept over at her house, which was decent sleep, but I woke up like really, really early in the morning because I apparently pulled my calf muscle and it was killing me this morning. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm not as well rested and prompted for a heavy push day as I usually like to be. But it's all mental at the end of the day. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna shoot for at least 8 reps out of 275 and then move on from there. Hey, make sure you're checking out the videos. Go to my videos, go to my uploads, and actually look at the videos. I have a new playlist. I've been uploading a video almost every single day. And I noticed this past week, the videos didn't get a lot of views. They were decent, but they didn't get a lot of views. And then I started seeing people asking questions that I had already answered in previous videos, which is leading me to believe not everybody's seeing these videos, and it's good to see. Especially this past week, because I've been really entertaining, I think. So our gym ritual every time, it seems like, there's the gym, Ocean State Health and Fitness. And we'll typically drive right on past it and go just about 100 feet down the road to the post office, which is right...
It's coming up.
Right there. It's that building right there. And we drop off all your orders every day. It's in that box. Ugh, I can't reach the box. But that box is full of orders, so that's the ritual every single day. Take a big ass box, drive past the gym, 100 feet down the street, drop off the post office, then go hit the gym. It's mentally resetting. Of course, we've also popped our tingler. I don't know what you're laughing at.
I'm not laughing at anything.
Take me seriously. Hey, there's Ariana's pre-workout store. Those boots. Switching into the Anis.
Love these shoes.
Anis. Sick ass powerlifting shoes. Yep. Alright, fought rough. So we pushed 9 reps clean out of 275, which is 1 rep more than I had anticipated and hoped for, which is good. That's a positive. I was actually slightly disappointed though after this because I noticed that I was getting in my own head a little bit more than I usually do. I'm a big believer in that confidence is everything when you approach a weight, and if you psych yourself out at all, you're not going to hit your full potential on that weight. And going into the lift, my fingers were even shaky a little bit. I showed my girlfriend because I was so anxious to see how this would go. I pushed myself very hard, and I always set high standards for myself, so then I got so nervous that I wasn't going to meet my own expectation, and I actually let that get into my head, which is something I never do. And I think had I actually approached the bench knowing I could get 9 reps out of it, and picturing in my head that I could get 10 reps, honestly, I think I might have been able to push out 10 or even possibly 11 if I just gone into it with a confident, still mind state. But I'm not complaining or making excuses because 9 reps after doing bench pressing 3 times already this week is amazing for me. A kid who took 2 years to hit 135 on the bench, as I'm sure all my old subscribers know. Bench pressing is genetically my weak point. I've built it up to a strength lift of mine through years and years and years of hard work, but it is not a lift that I'm genetically predisposed to by any means. And I think being able to just push that out for 9 reps, not even fresh, when just last year I couldn't even get it for 3 reps, and giving that I'm only between 185 to 190 pounds, not too shabby. This strength program's really strengthened me up, and it showed in dumbbell pressing. I switched to dumbbells instead of my typical overhead barbell press because I noticed from pressing 3 days in a row this week, my front delt upper chest tie-in area was very tight. And I think that was part of the reason I was a little nervous on the bench too. I did a lot of extra warm-up and mobility work because I was so paranoid I was going to injure myself. But because it was tight, I decided to take a break from the barbell overhead press, which puts a lot of strain on that specific area, and do seated dumbbell pressing. First time touching dumbbells in 2 months or more, and I did my first 2 sets of 12 with 60s, my second set of 10, my third set of 10 with 70s, and my fourth and final set of 8 with 80-pound dumbbells, clean and easy. In fact, I did 9 reps by accident because I miscounted, and I did them easily. Back in the day, starting off with seated dumbbell press fresh, 80s would have been a hard 8 to 10 reps. Now I can pre-exhaust myself with heavy bench pressing and then go into all those high reps first with the dumbbells and still get an 80s for 8 clean. That's amazing. That right there is just an example of how my overall strength has come up in ways that I haven't even necessarily practiced just through this strength program. And like I said, this time last year, I was only pushing 275 for 3 reps at 190 pounds. And I think I'm just under 190 now. You saw that I was standing up doing the hammer strength rows instead of my typical dumbbell row or barbell bent over row. And that's just because of my calf, because I think I pulled my calf muscle very mildly. It'll be fine soon enough. But I didn't want to put any extra strain on it. I wanted it to rest as much as possible. And obviously in both those free weight movements, you have to brace yourself with your calf. So I did the standing rows. And then I did my, my final finishing moves. It's all in the info box below. Subscribe now. Peace. Okay, really quick. Pre-married problems. There's a pink and leopard print bra in my gym bag. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what my life has come to. Buy a t-shirt, nwblifestyle.com in the info box below. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, dog tags, you name it. Support and represent the lifestyle you live.